excited for this match, and hopefully Tiara can.
Tiara, I got yelled at many times. I'm just trying to help you.
I appreciate it because I don't want her yelling at me. The last thing I want is Tiara to get mad at me.
Miss James screaming at you is not something that you want. I found out firsthand. I hope it's the last time, but it's probably not going to be.
Probably not.
Because if I'm even slightly critical, I'm sure she'll scream at me. But here we go, Vanity making her Wrestling Open debut against Tiara James.
And Vanity, of course, one thing she's going to have to consider is who is ringside, and that is Paris Van Dale. If she was willing to do that to Lauren St. James last week, who knows what she's going to do this week.
And what do you make of this newfound friendship? I mean, Tiara James saying she wants to make Wrestling Open top tier, saying that Worcester is not a top tier city, but what do you make of this pairing, this new friendship between the two?
I'm not sure because Tiara, up until a few weeks ago, she was very, very popular with this Worcester crowd, and she almost kind of turned her back. And Paris, obviously, like we kind of joked about it a little bit before, very, very disingenuous, always has horrible things to say about these fans and about Worcester. So I think those two attitudes, they have a tendency to find each other, gravitate towards one another.
Yeah, that's definitely a way to say it, and we saw that video package earlier before this contest where Tiara saying that both Lauren St. James and Spike are trash individuals and they want to take out the trash. It's just those types of people, I mean, you know it from all the way back in high school. Those people just suddenly find each other.
Yeah, I know it all too well. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, how many lockers did you get stuffed in back in high school, Scott, back in the 70s?
Between 5 and 10, for sure. And now, look at this. Tiara just trying to get into the head of
Tiara, don't get yelled at.
Tiara, all right.
And look at that, Vanity bringing Tiara right back into the ring. And Vanity, if she wants to have any success here, she needs to control the center of that ring.
And there you go. There you go. Putting the brakes on, just a good old-fashioned stomp to the back.
I don't think that's going to be the most painful stomp you've ever seen, but that lets you know where you stand as Vanity dropping Tiara down one more time.
But a little too close to the ropes there, couldn't quite go for the pin. And now, look at that, just sweeping her leg right out. Vanity on a little bit of a roll. She's got to try and follow up, because now, did Tiara? She might have landed on her face.
Oh, Paris Van Dale right there. She didn't even try to hide it. Once the referee's back was turned, she was waiting out there on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, if you were betting, if you were putting bets on this match, obviously that was an easy one that Paris was going to, interfere in some fashion.
And referee Bill Thompson has a very difficult job in there. You know it all too well. And we've mentioned this before, that if a competitor says something's wrong, they might have an injury, you have to check on them.
Yeah, the first instinct of a referee is to make sure that a wrestler is okay. Even if Tiara didn't motion to Bill, she was obviously, it looked like anyway that she was in quite a bit of distress, so Bill just doing his job. And now Tiara, maybe you're going to start working on the arm here of Vanity. Vanity very well traveled. I don't think she's going to let here's a pin. 2 count only, says Ref Bill. Yeah, I don't think Vanity is going to let the little distraction by Paris get into her head. She seems focused. She seems ready and up to the task.
As Tiara James with a clubbing clothesline in that corner on Vanity, she knows that another win here at Wrestling Open could bring her partially toward her next goal of making everything top tier.
Yeah, I'm going to need more description on the mission statement as to what that entails, what top tier, making Wrestling Open, making Worcester top tier. But she's on her way here, definitely working on that arm of Vanity.
And Vanity making her debut, you know how difficult it is. We saw it with Tyler Jordan. When you make your debut here, or at least you haven't been around in quite some time, it's much more difficult, even if the fans are on your side.
Yeah, and now you see Paris giving Tiara words of encouragement. Not that she, you asked too, what to make of this. I don't know if these two even really trust each other, to be honest. I think it's maybe just a relationship of convenience. But either way, they're really looking to make an impact in the women's division at Wrestling Open.
And to make an impact, you've got to deal with some of the very best in the area, and a lot of people trying to make their way to Wrestling Open. Vanity getting her chance here tonight, but it is not looking good.
2 count only. Yeah, you did mention Spike early on, someone who's kind of, who's kind of, you know, made their name very quickly here at Wrestling Open. Another pin by Tiara.
And Tiara getting very frustrated here, and that is something that I think could put a little bit in a dent of the game plan of Tiara and Paris Van Dale, because they have short tempers.
Absolutely, and now Tiara, she's being relentless on this arm. You can see Vanity actually just took off that wrist guard, trying to get some blood flowing. She could be really hurt.
And referee Bill Thompson right in there trying to check on her, but a very resounding no from Vanity, because she knows this could be her only chance here. And we've seen so many names in the past at Wrestling Open who have come and gone, but the only thing gone might be the shoulder blade of Tiara James after a collision on that post.
She hit that post so hard, and we talk about sometimes the turnbuckle pad. There's a little bit of cushion there. That's just steel. That's just steel on bone. So she could be. Ooh.
Big clothesline, showing a lot of fight and a lot of heart here is Vanity here in this contest. Use that hashtag, let us know what you think.
Charges in. She's trying to put that arm damage out of her mind.
Here we go. Charges in, and a kick to the inner part of the thigh, I do believe.
Good call on that. Very unconventional
Listen,
offense.
Bill Thompson's right there, and he pointed right to that part, so it clearly connected to the leg.
Yes, to the leg. Oh!
Makes the cover. And Paris was right. Oh, come on. Get her down. I don't think Bill Thompson even sees her yet.
He's trying to focus on the two competitors in the ring, but unfortunately, one of the responsibilities when someone not involved in the match is trying to either get into the ring or on the apron, you have to get rid of them.
Oh, there is a shot by Vanity. Oh, hits the backstabber, makes the cover. And Tiara gets the win.
The time of the fall, 6 minutes, 44 seconds. Here's your winner, top tier, Tiara James.
And Tiara and Paris, the first part of whatever their game plan is very successful here tonight against the debuting Vanity.
The women's division is going to be in big trouble if these two keep being on the same page like that. That was impressive.
As Tiara letting everyone know that she doesn't exactly believe they are top tier, but perhaps she and Paris, they are on their way to making sure that Wrestling Open becomes top tier. But I have a feeling that at some point Lauren St. James and Spike will have something to say about that, but it won't be tonight. We are 1 week away from Swipe Right challenging for the Wrestling Open Tag Team titles.